So here it is, YouTube. I'm Roadhawk Wilson, welcoming you into my home. Today I'm going to be discussing something that I'm not sure I'm 100% qualified to discuss, but we are going to be discussing Wandavision and death in the MCU. And spoilers going forward for the actual series, because this is going to break down several things that have happened in the last several episodes. But if you were prepared for that, let's get into this. Well, first and foremost, I think one of the darkest realities about the MCU is that it isn't entirely permanent. If a character is powerful enough and has enough influence over the forces of reality, therefore death is not permanent. And the reason I say this is a dark reality, because in comic books people die left and right and come back and return and all this weird stuff that comic books are so good at making awesome. But in the MCU, one of the key realities is this is supposed to be in terms of our world. So in the sense that if a character is to die, they cannot receive that ultimate peace. And for Vision, the realities of coming back to life, at least what he's aware of, is that he has no real control over his life, and continually this return to life has been a detrimental, tormenting kind of impact that he has had. For so many of us, death is something that we wish we could bring people back, but WandaVision actually explores this, and the idea that controlling this aspect actually manipulates and distorts our relationships with those people and the very reality itself. It's a beautiful testament to Wanda's love that she would want to bring Vision back, but it's actually stated in episode 1 that it's against his will, his living will, to be brought back in any kind of format and to be used as a weapon. And to many people, Wanda is a terrorist, the villain of this series, but she really is just someone going through the stages of grief and is unable, seemingly incapable of dealing with her own grief to a level in which she alters reality to an extent that is beyond her own understanding of herself. These desires to bring someone back are very normal, very realistic, very powerful, and I think that's one of the reasons WandaVision is such a powerful TV show. It plays with the idea of, what if I could bring my loved one back from the dead? However, one of the other dark realities is Vision is not totally free from death. With it, from escaping this reality to, from time to time, seeing reality through Wanda's eyes, Vision is very much dead. He cannot leave the reality she created, and he cannot fully be alive, even at least in Wanda's eyes. So ultimately, there are some very grim realities here. Wanda is noticeably aware of the fact that she can only control reality to a certain aspect, and eventually if something were to happen to Vision, she would have to go through that loss again. But she's also so incapable of dealing with her emotions that she is forcing the very fabric of existence to remove peace from someone. And it's actually through this action that Wanda and Vision start to have very strong marital issues, and it stems from the fact that Wanda cannot let Vision be. She cannot let him go. She cannot let him be free. She literally cannot let him be free, and she emotionally cannot let him be free. She is so obsessed with the idea of control and constructing everything to suit what she's always wanted that she's losing touch of herself, and she's losing touch with reality in what it really is. And this is ultimately exemplified in Vision trying to escape the reality that she has created, and ultimately being torn apart by that. Now, ultimately, this is a very deep, complex issue that requires a lot of contemplation and a lot of thought, and death ultimately affects each individual in a very differing, very intense way. But Wandavision takes a very heartfelt and very intense look at what loss is and what the control and how we grieve, and really gives us a very dark but very enchanting look at how much someone can love someone and what the realities of life and death really are. With that, I'm Roadhawk Wilson saying keep up the nerd stuff, keep up what keeps you happy and healthy in these times, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Leave it a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I would love to bring future WandaVision content, and I would love to have discussions with you guys. But with that, keep up the nerd stuff. Know you guys are my people. Always love comics. Always love this nerd stuff that we get to do, and I'll see you in another video.